Okay, so in this section, we are going to generate the configuration for our four devices, all these four devices using our Jinja template, which are there in the Jinja files folder, and our Excel database, which is there in the device data input files, these Excel files. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so to run the script, let me open the command prompt. I'll go to that particular folder. So cd desktop. Okay, and then I'm going to run this Nettoolkit, but this is with the Python. So Python Nettoolkit GUI. Okay, it is slightly loaded with this router, so going with slow motion. Okay, so we are in the config gen tab. Let me delete whatever is there in previous. Okay, so what we are going to do here, we have fields like template file, data file. So if you remember, we have put the template files in the. Okay, so we are selecting the template file first button. So templates are stored under this jinja. Let's first create the jinja template for a device. Okay, so I'm selecting that distribution template A, and for that particular device we can select multiple data files, but for now, in our, if you see that, uh, our topology, distribution device is only single, B leg also single, but for access we have two devices. So what we will do, we will select one device for our A leg router. So I'm selecting the data files, desktop, and the inputs device data. Our first data is R1. Okay, I'm opening that. Okay, and where we want the output, we want the output into desktop outputs. Okay, select. This will be read only field that we don't need to input anything. See, you cannot type anything here. Regarding this regional and custom package, we will not discuss here anything. We will have a separate video for that. So for now, with the plain template and data, we are generating the config. So I'm clicking on the config generate now. So it is started and activity is complete. You see that R1 is completed. So let's do it for the B also. So I will select the B template, and the B template is our R2. Okay, so now let's generate it. So that B leg is also generated. Now we will select the access devices. So access templates are in the Jinja files access template, and for that we have multiple devices. Okay, so we will go inside the inputs devices. R3 and R4, these two devices are access device, so we will select both. Okay, and then generate. So you see both of these are R3 and R4. The config generation is completed. Okay, so you can by the way, this output files you can open and see how it looks like. So these two devices are open. You can see side by side. You can see this R3 is having hostname R3, 4 is having R4. This is having VLANs 103.1.0, 203.303. This is having 104.204. Then in the interface configs, it will looks like, this is dot 3, this is dot 4, this is allowed VLANs 1003, 103 2000 200T. This is 104.204. So like whatever we mentioned in the Excel file, it is generated the config. The same template is used, but the IP is different. You see this .5 IP is we have decided for the access template. So from the first subnet, fifth IP, from the second subnet, fifth IP, and the similar goes for the other subnets as well. Then the logging syslog servers, then SNMP server, NTP server, all those things are there. So our configurations are generated and stored under the output folder. So let's close this for now and just check that. I'm closing it and open the output folder. So we have R1, R2, R3, R4. This Jinja 2 generated configurations are there.